Whether we like it or not, crypto is here to stay. The global financial system is evolving whether we like it or not, and cryptocurrencies are going to be a growing fixture of global geopolitics in 2025 and beyond. It's time we got informed. Welcome to my channel. The United States currently has the largest economy in the world with a GDP of nearly $23 trillion. China is a distant second with just over 14 trillion. But what if China's economy was actually bigger than America's? What if it wasn't the US dollar, but the Chinese yuan that dominated the world stage? This isn't some sci-fi dystopian future. It's a very real possibility that experts believe will happen within the next 5 years. By 2028, China's economy is expected to overtake that of the United States. And with China's economy comes the Chinese yuan. In 2025, the International Monetary Fund expects the yuan to be the most widely held currency in the world, overtaking the US dollar. So why does this matter? Why should you care? Well, because the rise of the yuan also means the rise of digital currency. China is well on its way to becoming a fully digital society. Their CBDC, the digital yuan, is about to be released to the general public after successful trials across major cities during the 2022 Winter Olympics. Citizens who download the government's digital wallet app can exchange their physical cash for digital currency, which can then be used through participating merchants. There are already over 2 million merchants in China accepting payments via the digital yuan. Last year, China's central bank, the People's Bank of China, became the first in the world to declare that they had completed all necessary development and testing of their CBDC. While most Western media outlets have ignored this major event, the implications are clear. China is positioned to become the first country in the world to completely replace their fiat currency with digital currency. And while the United States may still have the most powerful economy in the world, in 2025 China's economic growth over the next 3 years will likely outweigh that of the US, meaning China's currency will become even more valuable on the world stage. As the world becomes increasingly multipolar, with both China and Russia emerging as dominant global powers, the future of finance will be bipolar as well. The unipolarity of the past 40 years, where the US dollar reigned supreme, is coming to an end. The rise of competing currencies is inevitable. Cryptocurrencies, however, will continue to be largely unregulated. Whether governments like them or not, decentralized digital money is here to stay. And we'll see in 2025 just how much of a threat they pose to state-issued alternatives. El Salvador has made headlines around the world as the first country to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender alongside the US dollar. The historic legislation passed by El Salvador's Congress last June has allowed the tiny Central American nation to accept Bitcoin for payment of goods and services. Salvadorians now have the option of paying their taxes in Bitcoin and can convert the cryptocurrency into dollars for official transactions. El Salvador recognizes the importance of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies. In September 2021, President Nayib Bukele announced his plan to introduce Bitcoin as legal tender in the country. Since then, he's invested millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin on behalf of the state. At one point, the value of these investments was equal to nearly half of the country's national treasury. Of course, since then, the price of Bitcoin has dropped significantly. However, the long-term goal of making El Salvador a fully digital country remains unchanged. Bitcoin ATMs have been installed throughout the country, and there are plans to roll out nationwide digital currency wallets. With an eye toward the future, El Salvador has set themselves up to benefit greatly from the continued growth of cryptocurrencies. Another country looking to take advantage of crypto is Nigeria. After suffering years of hyperinflation, the Nigerian government introduced a new currency in 2020, the Naira redesign. But the rollout was disastrous and the government was forced to abandon the project. Now they're considering adopting Bitcoin as legal tender, making them the second country in Africa to do so after Ghana. Nigeria is home to quite possibly the highest number of crypto OGs in the world. In 2020, Nigeria was ranked as the largest cryptocurrency market in Africa with over 1 million investors. When Facebook attempted to enter the African market with their own cryptocurrency, Libra, it was Nigeria that led the charge against the project due to concerns over privacy and monetary sovereignty. In addition to banning Facebook's cryptocurrency, Nigeria has also banned Twitter. Yet, despite this, Nigerians still remain some of the most crypto-friendly people in the world. Nigeria is one of the countries hit hardest by inflation, food shortages, and a failing economy. Cryptocurrencies offer an alternative store of value that could help the Nigerian people weather this storm. Already over 33% of the population has invested in crypto, and the country ranks third globally for the percentage of the population holding crypto. Only 9% of Americans hold crypto, and only 7% of Europeans hold crypto. The numbers in Nigeria are staggering. A full 33% of Nigerians hold crypto. What we're seeing here is an international trend. Countries all over the world are losing faith in centralized banking institutions and are searching for alternatives to unstable fiat currencies. Blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies have proven to be reliable stores of value. And when trust in fiat currency reaches an all-time low, we see more and more countries follow in the footsteps of El Salvador and recognize crypto as legal tender. But it's not just countries that are buying in. Major corporations are investing in crypto as well. Just recently, Tesla revealed that they've been quietly accumulating Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptos. According to the company's quarterly report, Tesla has invested $1.5 billion into crypto. The purchase represents 25% of the company's total cash reserves. Tesla joins a growing list of major companies holding cryptocurrency on their balance sheets, including hedge funds, MicroStrategy, and Grayscale, as well as technology companies like Square, PayPal, Coinbase, and more. Even banks like Bank of America and HSBC now hold Bitcoin. Major corporations and financial institutions are hedging their bets on crypto because they recognize that fiat currency is becoming less and less valuable every day. Finally, let's talk about the future of stablecoins. Facebook's Libra cryptocurrency was meant to be a bridge currency between fiat currencies. While the project faced pushback from governments and was ultimately DOA, the concept still has merit. We need a neutral global currency backed by the gold standard, and it needs to be regulated in order to gain trust from governments and financial institutions. There are already plenty of stable coins in the crypto space, but none of them have the backing or recognition needed to become a bridge currency. In 2025, we're going to see new stablecoin projects emerge that attempt to solve this problem. There will be a race to launch the most transparent and regulated stablecoin in order to meet demand for a neutral global currency. This will usher in a new era of global finance where multiple currencies coexist and compete with each other. Those who prepare themselves for this change will thrive. Those who attempt to stop the inevitable will fail. The future of crypto is incredibly bright. In 2025, we'll see mainstream adoption like never before. We'll see countries adopt crypto, corporations invest in crypto, and a new wave of stablecoins emerge as viable alternatives to fiat currency. Whether you love crypto or hate it, you need to stay informed. Make sure to like this video. If you enjoyed it, share it with your friends and subscribe for more videos just like this one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.